What it do, soul visionaries and potential soul visionaries out there. I am your host, Sherrod Corn, and you are now rocking with the Soul Vision Powercast. You know that place where we keep it unfiltered and raw. We talk about anything from porn to politics. We'll even talk about the things you might have heard or even saw. Today, we're going to talk about, let's keep it interesting, man. Let's keep this interesting. Today's topic is going to be about the side dude competition. Should you compete with the side dude for your chick? I'll be honest with you, I can make this video probably a couple seconds, not even a minute long if I wanted to, by just saying if you compete with the side dude for your woman, you've already lost. But let's kick it. Now, what a lot of men have to understand is that you're a side dude anyway. A lot of y'all women are out there doing God knows what with who right now. You know, we like to think of our women as being loving, compassionate, and kind, and loyal, and faithful. We do, you know. A lot of us have picked the wrong woman based on the wrong characteristics, the wrong traits, the wrong qualities. You know, a lot of us look at the external qualities of a woman and determine that's the woman that we want instead of looking at who she is internally. You know, we don't take into consideration, you know, you have to take into consideration the body count, because the body count is going to lead her to having something called, what I call, and put together, it's called sister. Self-inflicted, sexually traumatic experiences repeated. That means she keeps picking the same dude over and over in a different body, different shape, size, color, whatever, socioeconomic status. And she keeps giving herself to all these dudes. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, she's upset, pissed, and then now you got to pay for the sins of another man. Every time you go near, touch her, I'm triggered. I'm triggered. So that we picked the wrong women, man, based on the wrong criteria. When we should be after women that treat us good and not just look good, you know. And the sad thing about it, like I said, is that a lot of us, you know, I've been in this boat, so I'm speaking from straight up experience. A lot of us are the side dude because your woman or the woman you deal with will say, I never cheated on you. Yeah, that's because she never thought that you was her man. She never really said you was her man and meant that shit. She tells you that, you know, you her man. But around everybody else, everybody that know her, oh, they know that she out there. She for the streets. You know what I'm saying? So, the question is, should you compete with the side dude? Bruh. In the video, dude said, you can't beat me. You know, you can't beat him. He's the side dude. You can't beat him. Yes, you can. You can beat him real quick without laying a hand on him, without confronting him. As soon as you find out that, you dealing with a boy, release her. Release her to him. Let him have the responsibilities of dealing with her, taking care of her. Because all he wants to do is knock her down. He don't want to hold her down. You feel me? He don't want all the responsibilities of dealing with her on the day to day. See, when you deal with a woman and you the side dude, like you said, he gonna get all the good times, her voice is gonna be different, her movement is gonna be different, the whole nine. And if he's a smart side dude, I'm not talking bad about him. I don't care if he doesn't have a car. I don't care if he don't have any money. I don't care. Because as a side dude, if you're a smart side dude, you're not trying to pry her away from him. You want him to keep doing what he's doing. You want to keep her in the house with him. Because as a side dude, you got other side dude responsibilities as far as the other flock of women that you're dealing with that have the same situation as this woman. You see what I'm saying? So you don't want to be tied down to no woman, to any woman. You just want to be side dude and banging, banging and swinging, banging and swinging. You know, that's all you want to do. Drop some nut here, boom, boom, boom. You just out, out. You don't want the responsibility of having a woman to take care of. You don't want the responsibility of holding down a woman that you only want to knock down. But as the dude that finds out that his woman has a man, because that's what basically in her mind, he's the man. You're just the dude that's there taking care of the necessities. If you're taking care of the necessities, you know what I'm saying? And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are a high earning man. They got a lot of money and pay 100% of the bills. You can be a baby face ass nigga. Let's pull up those whip appeal lyrics. Whip appeal. Baby face. Baby face. Let's look at some of these lyrics to Whip Appeal. Boom. Let's see, we're gonna go on here and we're gonna say, wait a minute, let's go back out. We're gonna find Whip Appeal. Let's go to Lyric Genius. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. Somebody told me that there'd be trouble at home because we never talk a lot when we spend time alone. So how are you supposed to know? Know when something is wrong? Well, we've got a way to communicate. It keeps a happy home. Now, this dude says, where is it at? Whatever you want. It's all right with me because you got that whip appeal, so work it on me. It's better than love, sweet as can be. You got that whip appeal, so whip it on me, right? Then he says, where's that line at about him cooking dinner and shit? Because, man, when that first came out, man, we was like, oh, man, come on, man. You knocking us down, bro. This is not the way, you know, to live, to be. You know what I'm saying? But I can't find it. I don't feel like looking through it. But you can do any and everything you want to do for a woman. You can cook dinner. You can pay all the bills. You can take care of the children. You can be the best father to those children you want to be. If she's going to step out, bro, she's going to step out. That's it, man. You can't compete. You're not competing against the side dude, man. You're competing against her desires. And a lot of times, you know, when folks ask me, what do I think about loyalty and trust? Well, I trust that you'll be more loyal to yourself and your desires than you will be to me. You'll always be, a person will always be more loyal to their desires and to themselves than to you. Now, if you're their desire, then you're in good shape until you're not their desire. You know what I mean? So a person, man or woman, if they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. You can't stop that. So why are you competing with a side dude when you should think enough of yourself to tell yourself, hey, I deserve better than this? You can go ahead. Go ahead. That's why I tell these young men, hey, man, when you get out here, man, get yourself your own crib. Find out what peace is. Find out what paying bills is, cleaning the house. Find, you know, the responsibility of running a household, man. I don't give a damn if it's a shoebox, man. If you got a key to it, you can go in and lock the world out. It's yours. You're paying for it. Bro, find out what peace is. A lot of you dudes, the reason why y'all get caught up in situations is that you keep moving in with women and she's in control of everything. Your money might not be right. Your living situation may be right. You may not have a good, rapport with your family. You might be on the outs with them, so she knows you ain't got no place to go. And when a woman has you like that in a trick bag, bro, she gonna treat you like shit on some real shit. Really, I'm trying to tell you, man. I've been in situations where, you know, you think you dealing with a woman one-on-one, but nah, bro. Oh no. No. I'm trying to tell you. It's funny when you think that the woman you're with is we gonna say an angel. We know most of the women we gonna run across, we gonna bump into. They've had their share of, you know, getting knocked down. So I don't think many of us are expecting fresh out the pack coochie, right? We're not expecting to be the first one to open the box and smell that new car smell. Nope, that's not what we're expecting. But a lot of times we're expecting a woman to hold us down, be there for us, you know, do what she says she is doing, and that's being loyal. And a lot of times that's not the case, bro, because I've been on both sides. I've been the caught and the taught. I've been the cheater and the cheated on. I've done it. I've seen it. I've lived it, you know. And the bad thing is when you're the side dude and you find out the dude that she cheating on is a good guy. He's a good dude. She'll admit that to you because she knows that your lust a lot of times is stronger than your morals at the time. She'll know that, hey, he want to keep hitting this, so she's gonna tell you the truth about him. Hey, why you doing this? Oh, you know, I'm just bored with him. She will tell you the truth. Serious. A lot of good dudes get cheated on, man. I hate to tell y'all brothers out there, you know, a lot of y'all brothers think y'all the main man. Y'all just a man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hell, it's crazy when you the side dude and you find out that there's other side dudes. So, brothers, see, first of all, you're not supposed to put yourself in a position to have to compete over a woman because you should love yourself more than that to know you deserve better. You deserve better. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, don't go out here, man, doing all you can do, you know, doing the most for a woman that wouldn't spit on you if you was on fire. A lot of these women, bruh, put it this way. A lot of women want the perks of a relationship, but they don't want to put in the work it takes to have a relationship. That's what's wrong with it. That's what's wrong. You know, they're being sold this bullshit by these other dudes out here telling them, yo, you deserve this. Your man should be paying for everything. He should get you a maid. He should, you know, they're selling this fantasy to these women, and these women are buying it. And as they're buying this fantasy from them, they're creating that reality for this man and the woman he dealing with. And it's just, hey man, they just recycling it. The energy is like a give and take. They're giving these women these bad advice, the women taking it and giving their money to them, and they're taking it and they're creating a life. They're creating a life that these women see as a fantasy. It's these people's reality. They're literally funding the fantasy for these people. Just because they're getting pandered to, just because they're being told, hey, oh man, you're a woman, you got the kids, you're better than this man. So, bros, competing with the side guy, if you ever decide that you're going to compete, if you ever think that you're just going to say, you know what, I'm going to give it a go, you lost. It's not until you decide to say fuck it and walk away and let him have her, and she knows you're serious, that she'll realize like, oh, wait, hold on, wait a minute. Let me back it up. Now, I'll never be the one to tell you don't work the situation out. Because do I think people can change? I sure do think people can change. I sure do think people, if they want to, you gotta look at it this way. She has to want to, and then you have to be able to let go of everything. But that's gonna take a lot. That's gonna take a lot. So, brothers, I'm just gonna tell you the simple answer to should you compete with a side dude for your woman? Hell no. Hell no. And like I said, if you ever find yourself in that situation, just put yourself first. Just think, man, am I being treated like I want to be treated? Am I being loved the way that I want to be loved? Bro, it's okay to use emotion for yourself. Because we always give out our shit to everybody else. We just don't use it for ourselves. So start thinking, man, nah, hell no, I deserve better than this. And trust me, I know the internet is full of women that's full of bullshit and men that's full of bullshit. But there are some women out here. Those are special women. See, the average woman is the woman that you'll find on the internet, usually looking like clones of one another, a bunch of weave, bunch of fake ass, eyelashes drawn on, eyebrows, filler in her face, probably BBLs, it's those women. They're all clones of each other, and they basically all think the same way. Their mirror neurons are connected with one another, so they embody each other's situation. That's the internet. But there are real women out here that want a stand-up guy that's going to be solid. You know what I'm saying? Let me find my 5 C's real quick. Oftentimes I always forget one. The 5 C's is basically, it's real simple. And it's the 5 C's to a relationship, a continued growth in a relationship, right? And let me see. Let me find that real quick. Booyah. Let's see. The 5 C's are generally communication, consistency, commitment, cooperation, and compromise. When you have all of those 5 things, she's willing to do it, you're willing to do it, then you're going to come up with compatibility and being complementary to one another. You're never going to be 100% locked in and agree with one. Matter of fact, y'all should never agree 100% with one another anyway. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because, you want to have a woman that has her own mind, that can think for herself. And a woman should want to do that, thinks for herself, that can make decisions and this and that and the other. A woman has to choose the brand of leadership she wants to be up under. She has to know who she is. And a lot of time, these women, they don't want leadership. They really don't. They don't want correction and direction. They just want your protection, be it financial, physical. They want you to put them in this bubble, and you're basically disposable to these types of women out here. A real woman is not going to put you in situations that's going to unnecessary situations. She's not going to put you in unnecessary situations, be it physical confrontation, financial issues, spiritual. She's not going to deliberately put you in a situation where it harms you, and you are going to do the same for her. You're not going to put her in any bad situations. So all I'm saying is, when it comes to this side dude and competing and, nah. Ain't no way in hell you should compete with a side dude. Let him have her. Do the thing that he does not want you to do, and that's give her to him full time. He doesn't want that. He has too many other broads out there that he's knocking down to be invested in her. All he trying to do is get his dick wet. That's it. That's it. So my brothers, this is just some more information I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? It's 2025, man. It's my job to help y'all rise and fly.